Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with part 2 of your 2023 yearly reading. If you haven't watched part 1, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and go over and check that out. I explained a lot of this. We're starting off with where we left in part 1. So go ahead and check out part 1 if you haven't already. I'll also link it at the end of the video if you for some reason want to watch them backwards. We are on to July. I did move a few of the cards over to give us a little bit more room here, but just really quickly I'll just go over the overall energy. The overall energy is that energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So harvest. This year 2023 is all about harvest. The seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition, and there's a lot of gorgeous energy coming through for you in 2023. This kind of predictive energy. Also, we're going a little bit less deep, still deep, but a little bit less deep with the monthly tarot card, just because if you haven't been on the channel for a minute, I'll just remind you or let you know if you're new that I do the next 3 months readings, or I do use the 3 cards or the quarter readings. So in the next week or so, the January, February, March, next 3 months readings will be coming out, and we will have the first 3 cards from this 2023 reading in that reading as well. So that'll be coming out in the next week or so. Also, we are doing a little extra this time for to add kind of your fortune cards from the Zoltar fortune cards for the monthly as well, just to give you a little bit more insight. I did break this into 2 parts. Of course, this is part 2, just because these readings tend to be a little bit longer. All right, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Yay! Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, let's jump into June. Again, if you haven't watched part 1, make sure that you do, and make sure that you are watching part 1 and part 2 so you are getting a full forecast of 2023 for you, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and look into, July. I said June, but July. In July, you have the Magician coming in here, which is gorgeous. This is really, you're in the state of manifestation, of really kind of creating or making your own magic in July. There's a lot of magical energy around you, Aquarius. So really be grateful, tune into, and be open to receiving all of the magic that is coming in and all of the magic that you are creating yourself. Manifestation is going to be huge for you in July. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your fortune for July is. Your fortune is a new turn of events will soon come about. A happy reunion with a loved one will make life all that you ever wanted or dreamed it to be. So some of you may have been manifesting somebody or a reunion with somebody in July. You have a very trusting nature and are easily taken in by so-called friends. So this is kind of a warning. Do not be so anxious to do favors unto others, as there is one who is just waiting to take advantage of your good nature. So a little bit of a warning in July as well. Pay attention, Aquarius, in July. There is this return. You're manifesting, you're creating a lot of magic. Somebody or some people might be seeing this in July and try to take advantage of you. So be wary, be vigilant, pay attention, and don't get taken in July, okay? All right, let's move on to August. August, you have the 8 of Cups coming in here. So with that 8 of Cups energy, some of you really may be kind of deciding to change things up. Some of you may be deciding with that 8 of Cups to kind of let go of things or depart from a situation or a person Okay, now this could be coming from that July energy of really seeing that somebody doesn't have the best intentions for you in August, really having that energy come through from July potentially, where you're seeing that things with somebody or a situation or event may not be really on the up and up. For others, this is going to be a time in August where you're deciding to shift or pivot a little bit, change things up a little bit, okay? Now, the fortune for August is lately you have failed to acknowledge the gift that is already here. Today, you are constantly thinking life will get better when. Wake up. Stop wishing your life away. Yesterday, you couldn't wait for today. Here it is. Embrace today and live the life that you have always dreamed of. So that may be it. Some of you in August with that Eight of Cups energy may be deciding to change things up and to begin living more in the present moment, letting go of anything that isn't that, right? And really living in the present moment. This is really gorgeous. Leaving behind anything that isn't and embracing today to live the life that you have always dreamed of. This is the year of harvest, 2023 for you, Aquarius. The seeds that you have planted coming to fruition. Yes, so let go of anything that isn't what that is. Those probably aren't coming in very good, but let go of anything that isn't that and really chasing after your dreams, okay? Now, let's see what September, you have the Two of Cups. Wow, so there may be a new partnership coming in. And again, right, with that July energy, that romance might be kind of sizzling in September. This is really, some of you are going to be creating or having a heartfelt connection. It could again be coming from that July. Others of you are going to be creating new partnerships. This could be in friendships. It could be in business. It could be in work. It could be just socially. It could be in either way. But in September, relationships are going to be kind of at the forefront, and there's going to be some pivotal connections coming in whatever area maybe you have been focused on in 2023, Aquarius, or even just in September. Sometimes we set intentions for each month. So relationships are going to be on the forefront for you in September. Okay, let's see what the fortune for September is. Your fortune. A ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There is a trip that you have been thinking of taking. Go. You will make some valuable new connections. Some of you may be traveling in September and create a new connection, new networks, that sort of thing. Some of you may actually find love while you travel. Others of you may just be ready in September to finally jump out of the comfort zone and look for a special person, or look for a new romance, or be ready to take that leap into a partnership or a collaboration. However resonates for you, Aquarius, September is a great month to do that for you. It's in the cards here. It's in the cards, okay? Now let's go ahead and look at October. What does October have for you? In October, you have Temperance coming through. So gorgeous energy for October. This is really balancing things out. Some of you have been moving really fast through 2023. For some of you as well, your manifestations, your seeds coming to fruition, that harvest coming in, that abundance, that prosperity, however it may resonate for you, Aquarius, because we all plant seeds and set intentions and goals and for some resolutions in our own individual way. Some of that has been moving very fast and creating kind of this overwhelming energy where it's almost as if you're like, man, life is so good. It's so, so good, which we want. Sometimes we harbor this idea or this concern or fear that there's going to be something that's going to happen or a shoe's going to drop of sorts. And in October, there's going to be a balancing out to create this kind of energy where it doesn't feel like you've plateaued or like you're coming, on the other side, right? Or things are going downward, but it's balancing out. So it's not so overwhelming. It's almost as if everything is coming in so quickly in 2023 for you, Aquarius, that sometimes we can get a little overwhelmed with that. But in October, that Temperance card is bringing back in that balance for you. So things will balance out in October and come to this beautiful place where you're just feeling so grateful and so heartful and not feeling as if everything is coming so fast or things are moving so fast towards you, okay? Towards you. Positive, beautiful energy coming in here in October. Let's see what your fortune is. Your fortune is you have been feeling a bit uninspired by the people you are surrounded by. Now seems like a good time to reevaluate who you choose to spend your time with. It's hard to soar with the eagles when you're surrounded by turkeys. Remember that it's important to surround yourself with people who uplift you and inspire you, not who bring you down. So, yes, with that Temperance card, balancing out those energies as well. Aquarius, gorgeous energy for you here in October and throughout 2023. Let's see what November has in store for you. November, you have the Seven of Wands coming in here. And with that Seven of Wands energy is this energy of really feeling like you have to fight for what you want and or that you're ready to fight for the good fight. You know how this fits for you, Aquarius. In October, there's a potential, and it was earlier in the year as well, some manipulation. I can't remember which month it was, but some people around you that maybe aren't of the highest good. So for some of you in November, you're going to really be reevaluating and looking at kind of the people around you, advocating for yourself, standing strong, and really being firm in your own morals, your own beliefs, your own kind of ideas. Not that you're being closed-minded in any way, shape, or form, Aquarius, but you're really beginning to see, if you hadn't already, right? Because we did have a month earlier in the year where this was coming through as well. It's a little bit of manipulation with that other month, and you can look back. I think it was in part 1 of the 2023 reading, but you're going to be standing firm with what you believe. So there may be a few questionable things coming in November that really create this area or the space for you to be able to reevaluate kind of what's going on. But you've got a lot of movement and a lot of growth coming in November. There's a lot of self-expression, or really standing firm in kind of your beliefs, your morals, where you stand on certain ideas, certain events, certain things in November. And it's really going to bring this kind of underdog energy through for you, Aquarius. There's going to be a little bit of vulnerability as well in November. So just be on the lookout and be ready for that, okay? Now, your fortune for November says, recently you have made a mistake that you are dwelling on. Oh, interesting. Zaltar is here to tell you that no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future. Carrying around the weight of your mistakes does not serve you or the people around you. Stop punishing yourself. Wow. It's time to jump off the endless hamster wheel of guilt. Forgive yourself and move on. Wow. With that Seven of Wands energy, Aquarius, for November, that is so interesting that is the fortune that came through with that. I just don't know if those are coming in clear or not. Either way, I'm reading them to you, so you know what they say. With that Seven of Wands energy, that is very interesting. Some of you, have decided to step up. Some of you have been really harboring some guilt or some shame from past things, and you've decided to step up and, create positive outcomes in November instead of holding yourself back anymore. So that is gorgeous. All right, let's go ahead and see what December of 2023 has in store for you. You have the Hermit. The Hermit in December. Isn't that so fitting here, Aquarius? That Hermit energy is really taking a step back. Potentially for some of you in December, you're going to take some me time, take a step back, and evaluate everything through 2023, looking towards 2024. This is really having a little bit of self-analysis, not being in analysis paralysis at all, but kind of evaluating and kind of reflecting on the year in December and how you're wanting to move into 2024. What did you learn? What experiences did you have? What are you going to leave in 2023, and what are you going to take into 2024 with you? This is very beautiful energy for December for you here, Aquarius. This is really taking the wisdom, the insight, the experience, the growth, the knowledge that you gained in 2023, wrapping it all up, going inward and being like, yes, this was pivotal for me in 2023. This manifestation, this seed that I planted really came to fruition. I really had this beautiful harvest in 2023. What were the up times? What were the down times? What am I taking into 2024 with me? And what am I leaving in 2023? What am I not going to bring into the present moment and into the future with me anymore? This is gorgeous energy for you in December, Aquarius. I couldn't have even asked for better energy, because really reflecting, evaluating, looking at the growth, the evolution that you've gone through in the year at the end of the year in December can be so valuable for you moving into another new year. It seems so interesting because we're just coming to the new year, or the ending of the year 2022, moving into 2023. But in December 2023, you're going to be already looking ahead to the beautiful, brilliant, magnificent energy of 2024, it looks like, and be ready and just so willing to go even bigger and better. Gorgeous. All right, let's see what your fortune for December of 2023 says. This is the time most valuable currency. Interesting. You will never be able to get lost time back or buy more. Spend it wisely, my friend, and don't waste time that isn't yours. This week, or this month, December, you will receive a sign from the universe directing you how you should be using your time. Trust your intuition. Nothing is ever a waste of time that has been led by the courage of your heart and what you believe in. So look at that. Isn't that a fitting fortune for the end, or for the end of the 2023 and or for December? Use your time wisely. And that is where that Hermit is coming in, where you are investing that time to go inward, to reflect, to notice and pay attention to all the growth, the success that you had, the things that you want to carry on with you, and the stuff that you're ready to let go of. Aquarius, I couldn't have, the cards always speak such beautiful wisdom and such truth, and I couldn't have said it any better. And the way that the tarot cards and the Zoltar fortune cards mixed together, this is just gorgeous energy for your 2023. You've got so much abundance coming in. You've got so much beautiful energy. You've got so many manifestations, intentions that you set, seeds that you planted that are coming to fruition. This is a month of harvest for you, of really having success, achievement, your manifestations coming to fruition. Aquarius, this year is going to be out of sight for you. It's going to be such a gorgeous year. Of course, throughout the month, there may be ups and downs. There may be that special or that almost challenging energy coming in, but overall, you are reaping the rewards. This is a year of harvest for you. The seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition in 2023, or many of them, if not all. Many of them are. Some of you are going to be starting new businesses. Some of you are going to potentially be getting into romances and or going a little bit deeper with romances, partnerships. Watch out for kind of some negative or toxic energy in February. But Aquarius, overall, right, we have that growth, that wisdom, those insights that are coming through, and all of that manifestation, all of those seeds that you've planted coming to fruition, a year of harvest. What a beautiful, beautiful year 2023 is going to be for you, Aquarius. Gorgeous. I am super excited to get into 2023, feeling that motivation in January, feeling super pumped, feeling super excited for the year. What is to come? What is ready to blossom, to unfold, to bloom in 2023? I'm so excited for you as well, Aquarius. It will be a kind of fireworks year, of course, in the most beautiful, positive way. All right. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, if you haven't already checked out part 1 of your 2023 reading, Aquarius, I will link it at the end. I'm sure that you have, because why watch them backwards, although sometimes we do, and that is just fine as well. Check that out. And then also the next 3 months reading with the first 3 cards here in the 2023 reading will be coming out soon, and then an independent January reading will be coming out. January general reading will be coming out as well soon. All right. I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.